Since I retired from boxing, there's not really been a typical day ever. And honestly, half the time I don't even know what's going to happen until it is. But on this one, I started with the gym. Generally, the exercises I'm doing lately are aimed at trying to jump really high for beach volleyball or corrective exercise to prevent injuries with all the running that I'm doing. We can talk about how that's going later. Then I went to the physio because I'm trying to fix my shoulder posture from years of being hunched in boxing and like these armpit bruises. So hot right now. Then I went for a kite surfing lesson off a little island near Rafina, and this is the yacht that we went by to get there. It's been a year since I had my last lesson, so I had to start with a little refresher today. To even my surprise, I did everything perfectly first go, right up to being able to get up on the board, which is where I left off last year. So next time he told me I can try standing up again. Yay! Next, my friend's boyfriend came to meet us and we went to the most beautiful seaside taverna nearby, and the food was so good I didn't stop eating for 3 hours. I was so full. And this full moon, wow. The next day, I woke up so full still, but forced myself to eat anyway because I'm still trying to reset my body clock. Then I went to go visit my friend at her boyfriend's house and they were cooking lunch already. So I was like, wait, no, I need to go run before I can fit any more food in my body. I'll be back. Oh my God, I just got the scare of my life. I was running past a rubbish bin, like one of these street ones, and a cat jumped out of it as I ran past, almost on top of me. The good thing, I hope, about running a route that you've never run before is that you go slow because you don't know how hard it's going to get, which, given that I'm going for 16 kilometers today, which is the furthest I've run in a while, 1k more than 15, I need to keep it slow. Also, my friend's boyfriend told me this route was flat. So far, okay, they're not bad, but I've been up and down a few hills, and it's only not even 2 kilometers in. Finally, after almost 5 kilometers of uphill, we're going down, but that means it's going to be even steeper uphill on the way back. Note to self, never ask a person who does not exercise, does not walk, nothing, if a road is flat or not. I'm sure in Akali this feels very flat. Okay, Greek people in Akali are definitely taller than the rest of Athens because everywhere else I'm like this, going under the trees, and here they're like up here. Some of these houses are like insane. I don't know if it's going to show up well on the video, but like I feel like they're semi-Chinese castles, that kind of architecture. Beautiful. I saw a servo and had to stop for water. It was so dry here, my throat was on fire. 5 star. Relax. Okay, 5 star. Okay, so I have no idea where I am. I just picked some random little town on the map that was 8 kilometers away, and it's very cute actually. I ran through some farm and machinery type land to get here, but yeah, heading back. I just started 11 kilometers, but I started better better, so a little water stop. Έχεις νερό μικρό, όχι κρύο. Ένα, ναι, ευχαριστώ. 5 λεπτά. Twelve Ks. I feel like I just got a bit of a second wind. Wow. Hills make a difference, that's for sure. The 15Ks that I ran was in Miami and it was very flat. Oh wow, my legs, the last like couple of kilometers, I was struggling to even pick them up off the ground. Also, my mouth is so dry, which
Actually, I need to check the climate in Africa. Is it going to be cold, hot? I'm assuming probably dry if it's in the desert. I know I complained a lot about the uphills on the way out, but it was definitely nice to have those downhills on the way back. I ran in the right direction, that's for sure. Although the few little surprise uphills, even if they were short spurts, damn killer on the way back. I think I'm going to be sore tomorrow.
I'm struggling so bad to get out of bed today. I woke up 2 hours ago and I've been like in and out of sleep that whole time. I've made the decision I'm not going to go back to sleep. I'm going to get up. But even that was 30 minutes ago and here I still am. Oh my God, that run took the life out of me yesterday. My Whoop says that I'm 51% recovered, but I feel like I'm about 3% recovered. Also, this is funny. When I first woke up, I was feeling super low in energy and I was like, oh, must be about to get my period. So I checked and it is like 5 days away. So I was right. But it wasn't even my first thought of like, I ran 16 kilometers of hills yesterday. It's probably that. Because I've been recovering super amazing lately, actually, like shocking myself at how I've been able to like push myself physically and then just be like not that tired and do it again the next day. But it's so dependent on the cycle, really. Like, I guess that's because the last few weeks have been like the favorable part of the menstrual cycle. And now I'm in the bit where everything's probably going to be hard. But I am probably like 3% body fat right now. I need to get up and go eat something.
I got my coffee. I'm feeling human again. On my way to go meet one of my friends at the beach now. And can we talk about these shorts? I'm obsessed with oversized everything at the moment. I am skinny, but like it makes me feel even skinnier. Love. Life hack.
Athens beaches are either ugly and overcrowded, or the pretty ones are expensive, full of sunbeds, and overcrowded. I've always been more of a hidden cove, jump off the rocks kind of girl, and there's plenty of those too if you know where to find them. While I was there, a friend from the area that I hadn't seen yet texted me back to say he was doing a party that afternoon at a beach bar that was very close by. So I thought, fuck it, I'll go say hi. Then some other friends I wanted to see were 5 minutes further away at Nobu, so I went there, made some more friends. This is the view of this place. Isn't it beautiful? Then one of the guys mentioned that Agents of Time were playing at the island, so he got a table and we all went there. Thank God I had thrown a just-in-case outfit in the car from the beach. I still was in my beach sandals though. But honestly, it wasn't the worst thing. The other girls were in heels and they were so jealous of how much I was able to dance all night. Highlight of the night was when I saw a random girl with a fan, so I started dancing behind her just to catch her breeze and she laughed. And then so these two French girls were the most fun energy and became my dance buddies for the night. My top kept falling down tonight, so we found a good solution. I used my hair tie to tie the top. The problem then was that I was so sweaty, I couldn't tie my hair up. It was like a rug on my back, but it was fun. I danced a lot. I just got breathalyzed and not gonna lie, I was like a little bit nervous because I did have some drinks tonight. Not that I would have been driving if I even felt the tiniest little bit drunk, which I didn't at all. But I guess that 2 hours of solid dancing was definitely enough to burn all the alcohol out of my system because I blew zero. This is me walking up the stairs so quietly because I didn't want to wake my friend at 3 a.m. on a Monday morning, given that she had to work the next day. Then the next day I found out she wasn't even home. My hair is so knotty from the ocean yesterday. I can't even get a finger through it. This is how I went out last night with this hair. I kind of like it actually, but like, it's like a bird's nest. Little dreads. Honestly, the more I run my fingers through it, And the more crazy it gets, the more I'm thinking this might actually just be my hair of the summer. I might just only wash in the ocean. Look at this. It's like messy as fuck, but I kind of really love it. Look at this volume. It's like, what products do you use? Salt water. And never washing it. A couple of weeks ago, I posted on Instagram about how to get rid of the melasma, which is like dark skin discoloration on my upper lip. Kind of looks like I have a moustache. Anyway, I got so many tips from different girls on Instagram that were very helpful, and I purchased these turmeric and kojic acid cleansing pads that I use every morning, as well as a face cream that I've been using at night. And within 1 month already, you can barely see it. I could not recommend this stuff enough for anyone that has this, and everyone's been asking me about it, so here you go. Almost 2 p.m. and I'm just getting out the house to start my day. Oh my god, this is the best thing about being in another country, is you can just blame time difference, jet lag. It's been a week, but my first observation is, my knees hurt. You think that dancing is nothing, but there's so much like this, just like bouncing up and down. It's like doing 1,000 like shitty squats. 1,000, probably like 10,000. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock. And I'm heading back from breakfast to actually start my day and do some work. The problem here is that I always just run into people I know. I was having breakfast and some friends just randomly showed up. So I was gonna go kite surfing, but that's not gonna happen now because I have dinner with a friend at 7. Still need to work out, still have work to do, and it's about to be 4 o'clock. Life in Athens, it's just too much. Go, 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 but very fun. I just took a nap. Okay, so we're actually going to get this day started now at 6 p.m. I mean, I had so much fun last night. It was worth it. So whatever. I just remembered that last night I met this girl who apparently she's an astrologer, and it was kind of crazy. I don't really believe in this stuff, but she was telling me all this stuff about my life that I was like, what? How do you know? How these people like do this thing is wild to me. Like there has to be something to it. But anyway, whatever. So I was like, okay, tell me more. I'm starting to believe you. And she told me that, I forget the first date, but it was like sometime in the next week or so until like the middle of August. Apparently she's talking about my love life. Someone from the past is going to pop back in my life, but not to settle and to wait and be patient, because apparently I think it was the 18th of August, the next like love of my life is going to come into my life. And who knows, but I feel like I should just like lay this out just in case on the 18th of August this actually comes true. I can be like, dude. So can't wait for the 18th of August. Love of my life, if you're out there, be ready. In the end, I did not have the brain capacity to do any work today, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just go for a run and at least I'm doing something productive. I made it to 10 Ks and got down to the sea, and I stopped. I used to run this route all the time when I lived here, and I stopped at the little periptero that I would always stop and get waters at. And I was like, I need something mezachari, which is like with sugar. And she's like, oh, this without sugar. I was like, no, with sugar. I'm dying, I need sugar. So I have this little juice. It's kind of gross, I don't really like it, but it's sugary. Pretty much every day for brekkie, I've been eating a different thing off the menu at Mikolonaki, and the mushroom toast this morning, I have to say so far, is my favorite. I definitely have a black tone out today. I'm walking around town doing my things and in sneakers. It's quite painful. Every step I feel it. It's like the 4th one along. I need to check it. I have nail polish on, so you don't really notice just by looking at it, but in shoes, you notice. One of my favorite things to do is race Google Maps, whether it's in the car or walking or running or whatever. So my physio appointment this morning was in 17 minutes, and it told me it was going to take me 25 minutes to walk there. It was much faster in the car. Obviously I could have driven, but like they don't account for parking, and parking in this area is a bitch. Plus it's like so much effort to get in the car to drive like 7 minutes. So
I took the challenge to shave 8 minutes off Google Maps walking time to get there on time. Oh yeah, look at me go. Beat it by 9 minutes. I'm even 1 minute early.
All right, there's no microwave here, so we had to get creative. I think it's gonna be good. I miss playing tennis so much, so when one of my friends from New York suggested that we go play tennis in Athens, I was like, oh my god, yes. So she found not only a court, but also a coach that we could do a little hour of hitting around. It was so fun. Yeah, okay, I'm a little out of practice. Definitely need to keep this up and do it a bit more.
Nice. Wait, what are we doing?
We are talking about our tennis lesson. How was it?
Woo!
How would you rate
This girl
me?
made me run.
How would you rate me out of 10 as a tennis player? Like 10 being Rafael Nadal and 0 being
who?
me.
I give you an 8.5.
Oh my god, look how much I
8.5,
improved
baby.
from start to finish. Wow, we had such a good instructor.
Costadino, baby.
Then we went for dinner at one of my favorite little Greek tavernas, Zachos Grill in Buliagmeni. Listen to this car. Does this not stress you out? This is what it sounds like to drive down a street of Kolonaki where cars are parked on both sides of the roads. It's that tight to get through. Oh my god, it makes me anxious.
Your destination is on the left.
Exciting little turn of events today. Yesterday I got out of a massage and had a message on my phone if I wanted to come to Mykonos to do some content for a hotel that I work with sometimes. But today, because they had some last minute availability, which never happens this time of year. Actually, probably one of my favorite hotels in Mykonos. So, of course I said yes.
A friend recommended that I try the vegan banana pancakes at Mykolonaki, so here we are. Then to the gym. These are corrective exercises I'm doing for my shoulder posture from boxing. And then this one is a corrective exercise I'm doing to strengthen the inner part of my knee so that I don't get sore knees when I run. You know you got skinny when it hurts to do exercises laying on the ground because your bones stick in the ground. I'm going to have to start using a mat.
That nut butter was too much this morning. I don't know how people eat nut butters. It's so I don't know, heavy and gooey and dry. I really feel like I want to vomit nut butter right now.
Have you ever driven one of those cars that corrects when you switch lanes by accident without indicating? The most hilarious thing is driving one of those cars in Greece where lanes are a very flexible thing. But there's a random line here and there somewhere that the car will just give a little pull and it's what's going on? So I arrived at the port early for maybe the first time ever in my life. 40 minutes early. It's also the first time I've ever taken a car on the ferry. So I thought, I didn't really know the process or exactly what I have to do. So I thought I'd give myself some extra time. Anyway, I get here and I'm checking which terminal it is. And I realize it's actually not even from Piraeus where I am. It's from Rafina. I booked from the wrong port. So I check how long it's going to take me to get to Rafina. An hour and 5 minutes. I'm not even going to make the ferry. Anyway, the CJet's office was right here, so the lady was so helpful. She actually gave me new tickets to the ferry that leaves 1 hour later from this very terminal. Oh my god, what a lifesaver. Shout out to CJets. Love you guys. Have you ever tried driving a car on a rocking boat that's going side to side? This feels weird as fuck. Oh my god, I'm a bit seasick, honestly. This rocking of the boat in the car, I'm dizzy. I made it to Mykonos. I'm so happy to be here. It feels like home, honestly, as soon as I got off this boat. So stay tuned for next week's video and I'll show you what life in Mykonos is like.